going to walk you through the Prism, GraphPad Prism tool. Once you start the GraphPad Prism, you will get this welcome window. Here in the left side, you can see the 8 different types of table which you can use it. And in this part, you can see that you have a data table. Here you have two different options. One is you can enter your own data, that is, you can enter the data or import the data into your table. And the next one is you can start with the sample data to follow the tutorial. If you want to understand and learn with a sample data, you can simply click here, start with sample data, where the data will be provided to you and there will be some guidance to understand how it process. So for every table, so you can see that you have various tables here. So these are all the 8 different tables which are available in Prism. That is, based on the statistical measures, they have divided into 8 different types of data tables. So I'm just taking you through the existing file part. So this is, if you have saved your data already, then you can simply open as a file. And if you have any lab archives that will be connected with with the GraphPad Prism, then you can directly connect with that. And the next one will be the clone a graph. Okay, if you have already designed a graph, if you have already analyzed and created a graph, and if you want to make use of it, then you can simply click here, clone a graph. And this is a graph portfolio. So click here, graph portfolio. You can see the different types of graphs which can be performed with the GraphPad Prism. So, what is the uniqueness here? See, you can just simply select the graph where you can see how it looks like. Okay, so how a box and whiskers graph looks like. Okay, if you click combine graphs and layout, you can see how combined graphs and layout will looks like. Okay, so these are all the different types of graphs which are available in GraphPad Prism. Now I'm just going to see, I want to learn about the semi transparent overlapping area fills. Okay, for example, even anything, if you just wanted to learn, you can click here and you can click open. Okay, once click the graph portfolio any option and then click open, it will open up a new graph, where here you can learn what is this. Okay, that is, what is the semi graph. Okay, semi transparent graph. If you want to know more about the graph prism, then again you can just go to the file, click new, and then here you have the graph portfolio where you can click for any other graph. For example, if you want to learn about the volcano graph, volcano plot, click here and click open. It will take you to the volcano plot. In this notes, okay, here they have provided the notes to you. You can learn what is the graph is all about, what type of input you have to give it to the graph, and how the process will be, like what type of process you can do it with this graph. If you want to know more about this graph, in few graphs they might have given some links to learn more about it, where you can just click here. See, Wikipedia article about volcano plots. Click here, it will take you to the basics of volcano plots, in which you can learn what is the graph is all about. Okay, so now let us see, this is the very first beginning. Like once you click open, okay, once if you have opened the Prism project, so how it's look like. Now we are going to see the basic table, that is XY table. Click here and I'm going to show you how you can use the sample data. My advice is, whenever you are trying a new tool, you just understand the tool completely before importing your data. Learn what is the various types of statistics measures that you can do it with your data, and then with the sample data you have to learn it, and then you can import your data and check how it works like. So here I have clicked XY table. Okay, this is the XY table. and I'm just going to give a simple linear regression. Okay, simple linear regression, and click create. Wow, here you can see that this is a sample data. Okay, this is a sample data which is provided to you to calculate simple linear regression. And here you can see that these are the two sticky notes where what is the data source, from where they have obtained the data source. Okay, and from which references they are just fetched this data source, that is also available here. And here they are showing the data organization, how the data is organized. Okay, and if you want to learn more about this linear regression, what is linear regression and how it works, you can simply click here, learn about linear regression, which will take you to a tutorial part. Okay, so from where you can check what is a linear regression and what is all about the linear regression, what type of data you should have, and how this linear regression can be fits into your data. And if you want to see more test on it, you can just go and test it. Okay, and this is how the linear regression will works like. So this is how you can see it's basic understanding, you can understand the data. Now, let us understand what is the important sections in your GraphPad Prism. Just look at the cursor. Okay, so go look at my mouse cursor. You can see that you have the five important sections. So this is a data table section. So it shows which data table are you in. So which data you are using here, that will be highlighted. If you want to add more data, you can simply click here and add some data. Next one is the info section, where the information about the project will be stored here. So double click on the info, project info. You can see more information here. So what is the experiment date? What is the experiment ID? If you want to give some ID to your experiment, then you can give it. Notebook ID. Project. What is this project is all about? So you can give like simple linear regression, right? So you can write here like simple linear regression. Okay, and what who are the experimenter, you can write your name, and if you are following any protocol, you can write the information about the protocol. And if you want to add more notes to it, you can add that notes as well, like what data source you are using, from where you are fetching, and what is the data table, and what you're going to do now, everything you can write it here. So this is about the information section. Next is the result section, that I'll show you when we analyze the data. This is the graph section. See, whenever you import a data, Prism will automatically create a graph for that. See, we have just imported the data for simple linear regression, right? So the graph is automatically created. Double click on the graph. You can see that a graph is by default it is created. If you want to change the graph style, you can change it. Okay, if you want to change the type of the graph, you can change and click OK. You can see the type of the graph here. So this is the graph section, and this is the layout section. So layout section, for example, if you have three or more than three graphs, even if it is more than one graph, if you want to make it as a single graph, like a merge, like a single image, okay, then that is possible with the layout section. Once it is you have generated a graph, you can also convert it into, you can also save it as a picture format, or you can also save it as a ppt, that I'll show you. First let us analyze this. Okay, so once I have clicked everything here, okay, so this is the basics of the very basic of your GraphPad Prism. In the left side you can see the sections, and here in the down it is showing like what you are accessing. Okay, you have a data table and a graph. Okay, and the menu bar, this is the top, in the top, like you can see that menu bars are available. So these are all the basics, like if you want to save your data, you can save your work. If you want to open a new work, if you want to export something, import something, everything we can do it. We will think about, we will understand about it later. Let's come to the analyze part. Okay, if you click on the analyze file menu, you can see various analysis is possible here. Okay, this is a data processing if you want to transform anything. Okay, and this is data exploration if you want to see the descriptive statistics, row statistics, correlation, frequency distribution, everything. And if you want to see the regression and curves, it's possible here. If you want to see the group comparison, that is t-test, one simple t-test, one way ANOVA, two way ANOVA, and if this is a survival analysis, this is simulation data. And if you want to simply analyze the data, you can simply click here. And if you want to change the format, that is the, if you want to change the format of the data table, if you want to change the background color, okay, click here and you can see the background color of the table. Okay, if you want to do some basic editing, that is possible in the under the change menu. Okay, and this is the family, so this is, we call it as a family, like in which data sheet or data table and graph you are, so that is available here. And this is a cascading window, this we will see in the upcoming session. So this is the basic file, there is a menu bars in your GraphPad Prism. Apart from that, you have a quick access options as well. See here, this is the Prism. If you click here, you can see that you can view, file, save, and everything. This is the file option, this is the sheet option. If you want to highlight anything, it will be shown. Like this is what you are now in a simple linear regression. If you just click on the graphs, okay, it will show you the graph. So if you want to highlight some current sheet, you can simply click here. If you want to change the color, that is also possible. Okay, and if you want to pin or annotate something, you can click here to annotate. For example, in your data, if you want to write something like this, okay, what is the data is all about, so that you can do it here. That is, we call it as an annotation. Okay, and if you want to delete any sheet, you can delete it. If you want to add a new sheet, you can click and add it. It is similarly like your Excel, Microsoft Excel. And this is to cut, copy, and paste everything in the clipboard, which will be analyzed. So this is the important part, that is analysis part. Okay, we will discuss about this in the further session. So this video is completely to take you through the Prism, GraphPad Prism software. So that is why I'm just showing all these things. This is an analyze. Okay, so all the analysis part, like descriptive analysis, predictive, prescriptive analysis, everything you can do it here. And these are all the various charts which you can do some wonders with the charts. And if you want to change anything, like if you want to give some colors, background colors, or if you want to change the uh, data type, like if you want to sort it something, so that everything is possible here. Okay, and this is to import. If you want to import any file, you can import it. And then this will be enabled if you are using the graph, that is a draw option. Okay, and this text is enabled if you are trying to add something in your graph. Okay, and this is to, if you want to export this as a text file or a CSV file or an XML file, you can export it. And then if you want to send this, that is, if you want to create a graph into a PPT, PowerPoint, or a Word, that is also possible. So this completing we will discuss in the further sections. So just install, hope you have installed and downloaded and installed your GraphPad Prism. Now you just have a look at your tool, because we are in the very beginning of the tutorial. That is, we are just opening our software and you're going to explore. Okay, so first explore and just have play around the tool, then only you will just get comfortable with the tool, you will understand the tool. Okay, then we will move on with the next important topics. So in this complete video series, I'll just give you the overview of how you can use the tool, and with a general type of data source, because this should be useful for almost all the domain users. So that is why I'm not specifically using any domain. So whatever the tutorial is available, I'll just show you how you have to use it, and further you can explore more.